Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Flip Those Cryptos. I'm Joshua, and this is not financial advice. It's just me trying to sprinkle you with a little bit of knowledge. It's just up to you whether you run with it or not. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I want to talk about portfolios. I want to talk about if, you're happy with your portfolio. Are you in the projects that you want to be in? If not, what are your ideas about possibly consolidating? I'm going to talk a little bit about my portfolio and what I've done so far. For some of you guys that may not know, I took off the whole bear market. I had a lot going on. I was buying my house. I was just going through a lot in my life at that time, and being in crypto wouldn't have been a good thing for me because at the end of the day, it's 20% knowledge, 80% managing your emotions. So my emotions would have been all over the place. I would have probably been doing stupid things, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to wait. I didn't like completely take it off. I was still, doing things here and there. I was still, reading up on things, still kind of staying in the mix the best I could. I just wasn't fully into it like I am now, where, the second I get a chance to, look up some information or watch a video from, somebody that's talking about something that I'm in, or just watching a video in general just to get a better understanding from what that person is seeing in the market right now. But when I got back into crypto, I think I made my first purchase December 1st, and it was into Bonk, the meme coin. When I first got into crypto, meme coins were that's how I got into crypto, was from meme coins. So, I jumped on Bonk and did something that I don't ever do, and that's jumping on a project when you already see it have like 2 or 3 green candles. Well, I got lucky. I ended up seeing my money basically triple in like 2 days. So, anyways, I got really coin happy in the beginning. I was buying literally coin after coin after coin, not really taking the time to do the research and to see, if they have sale tax and all that stuff. I actually learned the hard way. I got out of my shitto because, it was just something that I saw one of these influencers post about, and I threw $100, right? It gained some, some money. I made some gains on it. But when it was time to get out of it, there was a 6% sales tax, meaning I had to pay 6% of whatever I was trying to get out of to them, right? Why do I want to give them my money? That's retarded. So that's a lesson to learn. You want to make sure you look at these projects before you get into them and make sure they don't have sales tax. Who wants to pay sales tax when buying it and then when getting out of it? I don't. It's retarded. But if you're coin heavy right now, the best thing you can do is consolidate, but only consolidate when the market is green. Don't consolidate when things are in the red. That's not the best way to do things. The only way you do that is if you really have to get out of that project and there's no time to wait. You can't wait for the market to turn green. Then that's an exception, right? So if you're coin heavy, what I do is I write my stuff down on paper, and I write down the list of all the coins I'm in, and I look at how much money I have in these projects. If I have 6, 7 projects with, 50 to $100 in them, that's not going to do me nothing at the end of the day. It's only going to make things harder for me when the market starts to really shoot up. That's just too many things to keep track of. And one thing that I've done is I've watched a lot of people, okay, that, in this last cycle, 2021, one thing that they said is they had too many projects, and that this time around they were only going to have under 10, maybe 5 projects, and that's it. And it makes sense. Everything started to make sense to me. Like, why am I in all these projects? That's If I had all that money into 5, 6 projects, man, I would have a good position. I would get better returns because I got more money into them. Okay. So I've consolidated. I mean, I probably had 40 coins at one point. Now I got 9 coins that I'm DCAing into, and I got 3 what they call lottery picks, my meme coins. I still got my bonk from the very beginning. I basically took out all the profits from it, and I left, I think, like $100. But my buy-in rate was stupid low, and I never bought it again. That was the only time I had bought it, that one time, and it's got a very good, buy-in. My average on it is low. I think it's still in 5 zeros. But I'm going to leave it so that if Bonk does something this cycle later on, that is all profit at this point because that's house money. And then I got Colana and Solama. Those are my lottery picks, and I'm sticking with them, right? Those 2 are meme coins, and I feel like they got a leg up on the rest of these meme coins. Why? Because they bring something to the table. Solama brings their merch, their video game, and their black paper with revenue shares on the merch sales, depending on how much you hold. And then Colana, of course, they're coming out with the first, meme drink, and it's going to be Solana. Like, Solana's huge right now. So that's going to be, I think, a killer later on in the project. But back to the portfolios, go down and write everything down and look at them, and then you decide, look at the market, see if any of them are up from where you got in on. And if you don't want to be in it, get out of it, turn it to USDC, and then wait. Don't convert it into another crypto right off the rip because you can mess up your averages that way. And I've learned that the hard way. So if you're going to get out of something, put it straight into USDC, and then you wait for the market to correct or have a downtrend for a little bit, and then you can deploy your dry powder. But you don't want to have 20, 30 coins once the cycle starts to really, really move. Okay, guys? So be smart, start consolidating now because everything's been green. I got out of a coin last night, and you guys are going to probably ask me, why? Why did you get out of that one? And I'll explain. I got out of Solana. When I got into Solana, like a month or 2 ago, I put in a couple $100, and I bought 12 of them, I think, at $70 a buy or $80. I don't remember, but I only had 12 of them, and I haven't been DCAing into them as much as I have my other projects. So I, looked at the market. I seen what their market cap was. I decided to, see what kind of X is, like, 5X, 10, whatever. I wanted to see what I would get back with just having the little bit that I've had. And it wasn't really that much, you know. So I sold them. I got out of them and I turned them into my quant actually. I fattened my bags on quant. So I did that because of how much quant I hold and where the quant price was at. I felt like it was a good time to buy it. Like quant has not gotten lower than $100 since I've gotten into it. So I've seen it get almost to 150. So that's why I converted my stuff over to that because I've already seen what quant's done and I hold a pretty good bag. But understand this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We just got to say that stuff. But those are examples of, you know, reasons to get out of a project if you're not feeling it. If you ain't feeling it in your gut that you want to be in this project, then listen to yourself, right? 80% emotions, 20% knowledge. It's your emotions that you guys need to maintain because if you don't maintain your emotions, you're going to get wrecked this cycle. Your emotions are going to determine how well you do this cycle. Remember that. Write it down. 20% knowledge, 80% managing your emotions. Now, do you understand why I took off the time I took off from crypto? Because I needed to get my mental right. So if my mental is right and I get into the cycle, I'll be okay. I'm not going to say I'm perfect and I'm not going to make mistakes because I already have made mistakes. But I've checked myself. I've caught myself. That's what's nice about having this YouTube channel is I'm able to go back and watch my videos and listen to the things that I'm saying. And then I can reflect and then go back and make decisions on things that I'm doing. I catch myself. That's why I caught myself about talking about too many meme coins. I don't want to go that route and I don't want to steer my viewers down that route. So anyways, guys, drop some comments down below. Let's talk about portfolios. I mean, we only got till probably the end of March to really have our portfolio where we want it. Because, you know, we got April coming up. We got the halving. We got to be prepared. Because once the halving happens, things are going to start to really cook up in the market and you want to be ready. You don't want to be jumping around project to project, deciding you wanted to be in this one, you wanted to get out of that one. You need to do it now and do it while the market is green. Remember, don't do it when it's red. Only get out of a project when it's red is if you only have to do it. Okay, guys? Just remember that. So drop some comments down below. Let's strategize, you know. I'm sure there's people that got questions about, you know, moving around. Throw some comments down in the comment section. I will reply back. I've been replying to almost every comment that has came into my videos. So you know, if this is something you guys like, please like it, share it, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Guys, it helps out tremendously, okay? So anyways, happy trading. And remember, stay positive, my friends.